Daniel, what are we having?
Chicken nuggets.
Celebration nugs, baby. We're going to Grand Lake. It's all because of that man right there.
Feels crazy,
His
man.
ugly mug.
Dude, I don't even know if we got all the fish catches on film. I hope we did.
I think we got at least 5 of them. What a day.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. We got some hardware though. Feels good.
Dude, what a day. Alright guys, I'm really excited to bring you guys this video. I'm going to do something a little different here. I haven't done this before, so tell me if you like it or if you don't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the day and how we ended up with a top 10 finish at the Upper Chesapeake Bay. As you heard me say in the practice video, I thought it was going to take about 10 pounds to make the top 10. It turns out 10 pounds even is what we had. So, and we finished in 10th place. So I'm gonna walk you through, when I went through practice, I had 3 bites. 3 bites in one day, and I spent 14 or 16 hours on the water. But those 3 bites were predictable. I thought I could replicate them, and they were all over 2 pounds. So I didn't think we'd have trouble getting quality bites if we got 5. I thought if we got 5 bites, it would be easily 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pounds. The question for me was whether we'd get 5 bites. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna walk you through how our day went. Yeah, go ahead. All right, guys, spot number 1, we have had 1 blow up on a frog. That's been about it. We know it's gonna be a grind out here. The tide's getting better currently. Daniel is picking it apart right now with his Cinco.
GoPro's not working.
Yeah, he's having some GoPro issues, so hopefully we get everything on footage for you guys today. There's 27 boats, and I know that probably about 5 or more have already qualified. So basically we got to get top 15-ish to make it to the national championship, which basically means I think if we catch 10 pounds, we're in. So we're just gonna grind it out and see what happens.
Oh, we missed it. That was yours? Yeah. You see that bass coming out of the water for that? Throw that Cinco.
So this was our first sign of life for the day. About a 2 or 3 pounder came up and tried to eat Daniel's frog. It actually came after it twice, came all the way out the water. I flipped a Cinco in on Daniel's right-handed rod. So my pitch wasn't very accurate, but it didn't eat either way. But this was a good sign. It was early in the day. It was a good sign of life, but it didn't pan out at all in this area. So as you guys are going to see here, this fish seems to be very random, but it actually helped us pick up on a key important factor for catching fish for the rest of the day. As you can see, Daniel's glasses are fogged up. The camera's covered in bugs. It is very muggy out. But him cleaning his glasses allowed us to catch this fish. While his bait is sitting there untouched, a fish about 2 pounds, I guess, picked it up, and as soon as you see right here, he reels down, and then bam, the fish is on. This fish, while it doesn't seem like a lot right now, this was our first keeper of the day. So when we put it in the boat, we're obviously excited and thought we were lucky, but the more we thought about it, the more we realized we had to slow down.
That is a geek, dude. I literally chucked it out completely, forgot about it. That's how we were having to fish last time.
Slow down.
That is fully how we were trying to fish last time. Or having to fish. I don't know, dude. That's a fucking squeaker too.
I'll put him on the beam. Most important tool of the day.
Let's go. Accidental fish or good fish? I just saw a massive carp jump in the distance. Massive. 30 pounder.
Yeah, I saw a few of those in Swan Creek the other day. Like, they came out of the water, I was like, that is the size of my trolling motor.
Yeah, no, fully did.
Got one?
He's not that good.
So as you can see, this is actually our third fish of the day. Daniel had caught 2 at this point. We're fishing grass lines on a main channel edge. Those of you that have been there will probably recognize this channel. I think it's a lot of released fish here, which is why we thought this would be a good high percentage spot. I stopped here in practice and caught one on a swim jig. Daniel, as you saw, was dead sticking that Senko. He was actually fishing it with a nail weight in the nose, so similar to like a French fry rig. He was just going so painfully slow, and I'm doing the same thing up front with a drop shot, and then I'll pick up a swim jig. Our strategy here was kind of for me to fish the power fishing stuff because I have more confidence fishing that way, and Daniel has a lot of confidence in finesse baits. So that's what we decided to attack this as and see if Daniel could maybe fill out our limit, which he did for sure. He carried me through this tournament, but dead sticking turned out to be the key.
Bang.
You want a chicken nugget?
So at this point, we have 3 fish in the well. 3. It's 12:15, I think. And we have to leave by 2 for a comfortable ride in because we're due in at about 2:40 and 2:10, 2:15 if we really want to push it. Turns out 2 was the right time. It was rough out there. But we knew if we got into this area where there's a lot of released fish and just slowed way down and just fished for 2 more bites, there's a lot of good fish in this area too that we thought that we could at least fill the limit and maybe really get a kicker. So as you guys will see, we do end up filling out the limit. Just high fives on all 3 of them. Yeah, it is. You got him?
Yeah, it feels good.
Just throw them in there. We don't even need to tag them. So you're going to see just how picky and stingy these fish were. right there to our right, you could see our roommates, not the ones that just yelled at us, but a different set of roommates, the ones that you've seen in other videos, Mike and Cody from Youngstown State. But I said, Daniel, let me hit these poles real quick. And I literally just threw this drop shot in here, and you're going to see me just barely drag it. And then I even call my shot. So we're on the way in. 35 miles from where you see us now, we'll be back at the ramp. It was quite the ride in. There was 30 and 40-foot boats everywhere once we got out into the main channel. This is actually the smooth part. But the motto of this video is the Ike and Nelly never give up. We caught our fifth fish with under 30 minutes left to fish, and then caught the last one that you saw me catch right after that. So that's 3 fish in under an hour right at the end of the day. The tide was very okay. It wasn't that great either. We just kept grinding and knew that we had to make it happen, and we made a top 10 out of it. So stay tuned for the end of the video.
I'm sorry, you have just weighed you in. Give me some thoughts and and some thank yous.
Really grind today. We're looking up, got 5 bites.
Got you.
Fish clean, but
Ready to go for the next time,
They
right?
dumped their
Thank you
bag
so
in the
much. Come
tank.
on up here, guys.
Zoop dumped his bag in the tank.
All right, James Madison University, Blake and Daniel, come on up here. 5 fish today. Got 5 fish in the bag. Gonna put you at 10 pounds, even 10 even, where it's gonna slide you in 10th place, so that can very well get you to the hunt. That's what it's all about. We're gonna talk right there to Mike. All about the championship, right? That's what you're trying to make?
yeah. I mean, I don't think we quite made it with this weight, but we'll see.
Okay.
I know some guys have already qualified, so
Okay.
it could be close.
All right, we'll see what happens here very soon, sir. Thank you so much. Great job. Uh-oh, he's trying to get his fish out there, Daryl. There you go. Let him borrow your net. There you go.
All right, guys. So, man, that was a day. We did just over 60 miles in the boat today. It was 26 to the one creek, 5 miles up the river. So, yeah, 65 miles all the way back. And my back currently feels like it's being pounded with a rubber mallet. But we're going to Grand Lake, Oklahoma in March for the national championship with 7 pounds and 2 ounces of fish, which showed up as 10 pounds on the scale because Kevin Hunt accidentally weighed the first person in without the bag zeroed. So normally you put the bag in the scale, zero the scales with the bag weight so that the bag isn't added to your weight. Well, once he realized he did it to the first person, he continued to do it for everyone to keep it fair. So if you check the FLW standings, it shows that me and Daniel got 10 pounds even, which equates to 7 pounds, 2 ounces. So it was a heck of a day. Well, not really. It was a grind, but we got the job done, and that's all that really matters. Next stop, Oklahoma, I guess. All right, to give you guys a good close to the video, I'm going to show you what my drive looks like. A lot of sitting still, a lot of traffic. We got to go through Baltimore and DC, and then through Nova, and eventually we'll get to Richmond, where I'm going to either be sleeping at my parents' house or at Daniel's house. And then I'm fishing the Chickahominy River in a tournament tomorrow. So we're going back to back. Hopefully we can get back to back good finishes. Hopefully the Chick is fishing a little better than the Bay. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like. Anything helps. Share if you can. Anything helps. I'll see you guys in the next one.